American cinema has a rich and varied history that spans over a century. Here is a brief overview of some of the major milestones and developments in the history of American cinema. The birth of cinema. The first public screening of a motion picture in the United States took place on April 23, 1896, in New York City. The Lumiere brothers from France were the pioneers of this new form of entertainment. Silent era. The early years of American cinema were dominated by silent films. Some of the most iconic stars of the era include Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and Rudolph Valentino. The talkies. The 1927 release of The Jazz Singer marked the beginning of the talkies era, with synchronized sound and dialogue. The new technology revolutionized cinema and made it more immersive for audiences. The Golden Age. The 1930s and 1940s are considered the golden age of American cinema, with the rise of Hollywood studios and the emergence of some of the greatest directors of all time, including Frank Capra, John Ford, and Alfred Hitchcock. Film noir. In the 1940s and 1950s, a new genre of crime and suspense films emerged, known as film noir. These films were characterized by their dark themes, stark lighting, and complex characters. The rise of television. In the 1950s, television emerged as a popular alternative to cinema, leading to a decline in movie attendance. New Hollywood. The 1960s and 1970s saw a new wave of American cinema, known as New Hollywood. This era was marked by a more experimental and socially conscious approach to filmmaking, with directors like Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, and Steven Spielberg leading the way. Blockbusters. In the 1980s and 1990s, Hollywood studios began producing big-budget, special effects-driven blockbusters like Star Wars and Jurassic Park, which dominated the box office. Independent film. The 1990s also saw the rise of independent filmmaking, with directors like Quentin Tarantino and Kevin Smith breaking through with low-budget, unconventional films. Digital age. In the 21st century, the rise of digital technology has transformed the filmmaking process, allowing for greater creativity and accessibility. Streaming services like Netflix and Amazon have also disrupted traditional distribution models, changing the way we watch and consume movies. Thanks for